You know, when you qualify and you know the opponent is Brazil, you know, I mean, a little bit jittery. I understand why the fans are being apprehensive, right?
Yeah, well,
It happens.
And for Serbia as well, too, they tried their best, but it wasn't good enough. For Jose Mourinho, he's finally got his wish. I remember predicting...
He didn't want him to actually go far.
Yeah, he said Serbia was going to go out so Nemanja Matic could get a rest. Can you imagine that?
That's selfish. He knows they can't win the World Cup. He understands that. So why not just come on
go
now?
far?
Why go
not
far
just,
when you know you can't?
Nah, come on, Jose.
But that's not good, you know, Jose. You just been Jose.
I mean, but he's got to write his opinion and his predictions as well.
And if you check, you know, what he said actually helped, you know, we changing our formation, you know.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
Right.
Like, come on. You got a bad number 10 and a good number 6.
And the bad number 10 became a very good number 6 against Iceland.
So, which is pretty cool.
Argentina.
And it helped, so...
Let's focus on Nigeria now. We all know Nigeria did not survive the group stage, and we're hoping Senegal does survive today. But Nigeria did not survive, and more reactions are coming in from fans and pundits and analysts alike. And a particular one, Cecilia, was the playing Brian Idowu for 90 minutes when there was the option of bringing in Tyrone Ibitoye to come in and you know, take his place, and the coach didn't seem impressed with that suggestion by some people at all, and you get the impression he was a bit annoyed by those suggestions, and he's been trying to defend his decision.
No, he has said he has his reason for actually playing him and all that. When you prefer a particular player to another one, and you're the coach, you know the strength, you know how far they can play and all that. So
absolutely,
he knows what he was doing, right?
Okay, yeah.
So let's just hear from his mouth, not from us, right?
When you have Lionel Messi on the right side, coming in on his left foot, you must have a good defender with a good right foot also. So we have another one who played in the second half against Iceland, who is much more offensive, but defensively he has not yet, because he's very young, 19 or 20 years old now. If you're speaking about Tyrone Ibitoye, he has the time to learn it, to defend better. He made a penalty in the first match. He has little problems because he's young to defend well. And Brian Idowu is a much better defender, and he did well, especially against Messi when he's coming in. This player can play on the left side and on the right side also. Super Eagles are the technical advisor defending the choice of Brian Idowu playing over Tyrone Ibitoye, and is the manager. I mean, he gets paid to make those difficult decisions. Tyrone is a very good player. We know that. And is still improving, is still very young, and I imagine is going to hold down. I remember is more of a right back than a left back as well. So I see him playing that position for a long time for Nigeria.
But there's something I didn't like when he talked about the fact that he made that mistake, caused that penalty and all that. You don't blame a player for that.
I don't think he was blaming him. I think it was
just making reference to it because of that. So he felt in a big game like this, he just can't cope. I'm sorry, that's what I think.
I mean, that's what you get from him, but I don't think so. I think it was just a reference. Okay, we're still talking on the Super Eagles of Nigeria, where we'll now link up with the Super Eagles media officer is in St. Petersburg, Esentuki, to be precise. Toyin Ibitoye, good morning and thanks for joining us on the show. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. Cecilia, I'm good. Tayo, very good morning to you. I'm in Esentuki at Kimbase camp.
Right.
We returned here yesterday, and we're just getting ready to leave for home tomorrow.
Interesting. Now, a lot of Nigerians still disappointed. Everyone's still thinking about what could have been for the team if they managed to hold on for the last 5 minutes of the game against Argentina. What's the mood like over there for the players and fans?
Yeah, as I said on Sunrise yesterday, we are all disappointed. We wanted more from this World Cup. We wanted to do better. We were close to doing it, but that's football for you. It's not over until it is over. We took a lot of effort, a lot of time for hours before they could put themselves together after the loss. But the most important thing for us right now is that it has happened. It has happened. There can be a reversal. FIFA cannot ask us to replay. The teams that have qualified are getting ready for their round of 16 games in a few hours from now. So we just make sure that we learn the lessons and apply them for the future. That's the best we can do. Our team is a fairly young team, the youngest on paper in this tournament.
Right.
So there's a lot of time for us to improve, learn our lessons, and correct ourselves, and start to get ready for future competitions. And we don't have too much time to be sad or be despondent, because in September we have AFCON qualifiers for next year. We have about 4 games between now and the end of the year. So we really, really have to shape up. You remember we lost our first game at home to South Africa.
Right.
So we have some catching up. We have some catching up to do. We have to learn the lessons from 2014, when there was a lot of confusion around our football because of the egos, the NFF, and the politics. And we lost our first game to Congo and never recovered and didn't qualify for AFCON, and that shouldn't happen again. So we have to keep our focus now, ensure that we pick our lessons and start to focus on the next assignment, which is the AFCON qualifiers, as quickly as possible.
Yeah, talking about focus and all that, you think the bulk of all those players will still be together for AFCON qualifiers, having everybody, the coaching crew, the technical crew, and all that, because of some rumors we have flying around?
But there is no issue around it. Coach Genotro's extension to his contract before the World Cup was, I think, a very smart move on the part of the NFL of stability and continuity. If you keep your eyes off the fact that we have the World Cup and our team, the time that Genotro took over and now, there's been a lot of progress. There's been a lot of improvement. And the team is young. There's a lot of future, bright future ahead of us. So we should be smart enough to know that this man continuing and building on and improving this squad is the best way to go. So I think there's no issue about the future of the coach. The coach is settled. The team is stable. We can always improve. There's nothing that doesn't need improvement at every time. So, but the bulk of the team, I'm sure, will be together because it's a young squad. Brian Ibitoye, Ekon, Balogun, Omeru, Tyron that you were speaking about. These guys are young and they can stay for many, many years to come. Tony,
thank you. Kindly hold your thoughts now. We're not done with you just yet. We need to go on this break. When we come back, we'll be speaking a lot more about the future of the Super Eagles after their exit at the World Cup.